13 years ago, on May 2, 2011, American Navy SEAL commandos entered a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and killed the world's most wanted terrorist, Osama bin Laden. Here's the complete story of how it happened. Osama bin Laden was born on March 10, 1957, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. His father had 22 wives and 54 children. Osama was the 17th. He studied civil engineering at King Abdulaziz University, where he fell into the company of extreme religious groups. Two men, Saeed Qutb and Abdullah Azam, completely transformed his thinking into radical Islamist ideology. When the Soviet-Afghan War began in 1979, Osama traveled to Afghanistan, recruited fighters, and built a massive following among jihadist groups. In 1988, he officially founded Al-Qaeda, meaning the base, to unite extremist fighters under one organization. Between 1993 and 2001, Osama launched 3 devastating attacks on America. The 1993 World Trade Center bombing killed 6 and injured thousands. The 1998 U.S. Embassy bombings killed 224 and wounded 4,500. And on September 11, 2001, Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 planes and killed nearly 3,000 Americans in the deadliest terror attack in U.S. history. America declared war, and Osama became the most wanted man on Earth. After 9/11, the CIA searched for years, bombing bunkers in Afghanistan, tracing phone calls, but found nothing. In 1998, a traced call had led to a U.S. strike on Osama. After that, he permanently stopped using phones and the internet, making him almost impossible to track. The CIA turned to Guantanamo Detention Center, interrogating former Al-Qaeda members. In 2002, a prisoner named Mohammed al-Qahtani mentioned a man called Abu Ahmed al-Kuwati, Osama's personal courier. In 2004, another prisoner, Hassan Gul, confirmed that al-Kuwati was Osama's most trusted messenger, carrying all communications personally since Osama used no technology. Both stories pointed to the same man. The CIA began hunting him. After months of monitoring Pashto language calls between Kuwait and Pakistan, the CIA traced al-Kuwati to Peshawar in 2008 and began tailing him. For 2 years, he seemed ordinary, until one day he led CIA agents to a compound at the end of a quiet street in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and never came out. The compound had been built in 2004, right after 9/11. A 3-story house sat at the center, 8 times larger than neighboring homes. Boundary walls stood 12 feet high. The top-floor balcony walls were 7 feet tall. Residents grew their own food, raised animals, never bought groceries outside, and burned their trash inside the compound. No phones, no internet. Drone surveillance eventually spotted a tall man in traditional dress walking on the 3rd-floor balcony. His height and build matched Osama's profile exactly. To confirm identity, the CIA partnered with Pakistani doctor Shakil Afridi, who ran a fake polio vaccination program. He entered the compound and collected DNA samples from children inside. Lab results confirmed the children were related to Osama's family. The CIA was certain Osama bin Laden was living there. President Obama was informed immediately. 3 plans were considered: drone strike, full bombing, or ground raid. The drone strike risked Osama escaping. Bombing couldn't confirm his death. Obama chose the ground raid. On May 2, 2011, 24 Navy SEAL commandos boarded 2 stealth Black Hawk helicopters from Jalalabad, Afghanistan. These helicopters used radar-absorbing coating, flew low, and ran near silent. A dog named Cairo also joined the mission. At 12:30 a.m. Pakistan time, they reached Abbottabad. As the first helicopter attempted to land inside the compound, it lost balance due to air vortex flow and crashed into the boundary wall. All 12 commandos evacuated safely and pushed forward immediately. The second helicopter landed safely outside. SEALs breached the guest house first, where Osama's courier Abu Ahmed al-Kuwati opened fire. He was neutralized instantly. His brother Abrar and his wife were neutralized on the ground floor of the main building. Moving upstairs, SEALs called out Osama's son Khalid by name in Arabic. When he peeked out from behind the wall, he was shot immediately. On the second floor, the SEALs found Osama bin Laden using his wife as a human shield. In a split second, they fired 2 shots, hitting him in the head. Osama bin Laden fell. His wives refused to confirm his identity until SEALs separated a 12-year-old girl for questioning, at which point one wife broke and confirmed it was him. The code word went out over satellite phone: Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo. For God and country, Geronimo, EKIA. Enemy killed in action. The entire operation took just 40 minutes. SEALs collected computers, hard drives, DVDs, flash drives, notebooks, and Osama's personal diary before leaving. The crashed helicopter was destroyed with explosives to protect its stealth technology. Osama's body was taken back to Afghanistan, DNA tested, confirmed, and then buried at sea to prevent his grave from becoming a shrine. President Obama announced to the world Osama bin Laden was dead. 10 years after 9/11, America had finally closed the chapter. If you found this informative, please like and subscribe.